Hey everybody, we're dancing here today.
They probably can't hear that.
Hi community, happy Friday everybody.
It's not Friday, Cola. Yeah. It's not Friday.
Yeah, Mom, we're doing Above the Bar, and we do Above the Bar every Friday.
I realize that, but it's Thursday, and it's actually skucon at home, and we're still doing that. So.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Fine. Happy Thursday, everyone. If you're like me and you don't know the days lately,
who does?
I can relate.
Who does? Nobody knows.
Yes. Well, welcome, everyone, to this week's episode of ATV. We know you don't know what that is, but we're going to tell you all about it today. My name is Cola Svec.
And I'm Angie Svec.
And we own Soul and Swag right here in Omaha, Nebraska. I do like to clarify, this is my mom. I love her dearly, but she's not my sister. So don't type that in the chat, all right? She is my mom. Yes. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us. We were so excited and honored to be asked. Wait, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Right.
We like to have microphones on Above the Bar.
We didn't have a microphone.
Exactly. Well, we're going to tell you a little bit about our Above the Bar series, which goes on our social media every week. However, first priority is always to make a drink. So we're going to do that first. So whether you have yours ready or you're going to make one along with us, let's cheers to this amazing event and seeing Common SKU pivot to do something really cool for the SKU community.
That's awesome. We are all agile after all.
It's true. So I'm going to go first with making my drink because mine's easier, faster, and I'm your daughter.
I'm older. I should drink first, but whatever. That's fine.
I think I should go first. But we are going to tell you what we're making. I'm making a redneck version, hence my attire today. You're making something a little classier.
You could still be redneck and drink this.
Deal. I'll drink it then.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm making swag brew. It's seriously so easy. Great for a group of people. Invite them over. It's a good summer drink. So as we head into the summer months, it takes 1 can of limeade. Whoa, cold. And then 3 beers. We drink Busch Light here in Nebraska. You can use Bud Light, Coors Light.
Anything not weird or flavored.
Yeah, something without much flavor. And then once I pour the limeade in there, I'm going to pour a can of vodka in. That's it. You just mix and enjoy. What are you making?
Sounds strong. I am going to make the Botanical G Mule. Some people call me G, but the G actually stands for gin. And for some reason, I started liking gin, and my favorite is the Botanist. So I'm going to mold 3 slices of cucumber in the bottom of my cup. I'm going to then squeeze in a half of a lime. I'm going to put in 2 ounces of the Botanical gin, and then I'm going to fill it with ice and top it off with the ginger beer. And then I'm going to throw in another little slice of lime and maybe some mint just to garnish. That's what I'm making.
Lovely, lovely. Well, I'm going to get to work on making my drink while you tell them a little bit more about what the heck Above the Bar is.
Fantastic. You know, Cola, watching you prepare this redneck drink, it reminds me of back when I used to be a comedian. And I actually wasn't a comedian, but I did want to be on Saturday Night Live. I've always loved entertaining. I've never been afraid of crowds. And I never even had to remember, Cole, when they would say, just imagine the audience in their underwear. And I'm thinking, I'm sure all of you are wearing underwear. And that might be a good poll. Are you wearing underwear? Maybe not. Is it all you're wearing? I think that would be a good question.
Allie, throw that in the poll, would you?
It's a good poll question. Anyway, the whole reason that we came up with Above the Bar is because right here, this is our bar. And when Cola and I had this studio open just a year after we started our business, we found this studio space and we thought, what are we going to do in this space? And we thought about it, and I said, I think we need a bar. It was something that was in my head for many years. I kind of wanted to buy a bar and make that be where we worked. But we decided to build one, so we brought my brother down here. His name's Johnny, and he is a farmer. He's not an Amish furniture builder by any means, but it seems like he has the skills. So he came down here. We said, build a bar from this wall to that wall. And he came back, and my mother's 86-year-old lovely hands helped sand it and finish it and varnish it. And he made it 2 levels, and it's got barn doors on this side and wings, and it's fabulous. And it turned out that this was the anchor point of our entire studio. And what we discovered when you have a bar in your studio, people like to know who you are, and they're interested in understanding a little bit more about why you have a bar in your studio. In fact, I have a friend over in New Zealand, and she called and she said, now, Angie, I understand that you got a bar in your studio. I was like, we do have a bar in our studio. She goes, now, is that something customary that you're doing in studios? And I said, I don't think so. I think it's customary in bars, but we wanted to be different. And we found that when you have a bar in your studio, and we have a lot of events that we host here, people like to come in and they're comfortable. They become vulnerable. They like to tell their stories. They talk to you as if you are their bartender or maybe their psychiatrist. I don't know. But it's a good
Whatever
time.
they need.
Whatever they need. And so then we wanted to tie something to it with videos. And we couldn't figure out what that was going to be. My niece Jackie had her birthday that fall, and she had to do her birthday giveaway video, and she got a little bit nervous. And I said, well, Jackie, what are we going to do to calm you down? She said, first I need a drink. So she had some whiskey, and then I go, what if I interview you? And she said, that would help. So I grabbed this right here, and we turned it into a microphone. As you can see, it's a snow brush. And we use a variety of things to be microphones. They're not real. And that helped ease all of the whole idea. And then we went to skucon, and we were further inspired. And we came back, and I thought something can be done weekly around this bar. Could be around the bar, behind the bar. And then I realized, no, we always want to raise the bar. So the name of the video series became Above the Bar.
Above the Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Above the Bar was born. All right, my drink is ready. So are you ready to try it?
I'm ready to try it.
I made one for you and one for me.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, in my skucon at home mug. This is fantastic. Well, cheers.
All right, cheers.
We'll try.
You got to let me know what you think. Let's see. Oh.
Okay.
Sometimes we have a weird visitor with the tiny hands.
The tiny hands do appear in Above the Bar every
Don't
once
mind
in a while. Just every once in a while, they come in there and Whoa.
It hits
That's
you.
strong.
It is mainly all alcohol.
It's pretty tart at the beginning, but then you kind of want to just chug it. It's pretty good.
I know. It's good. It's refreshing. All right, now you have work to do over there with making your mule.
I do.
So Above the Bar was born in the fall of 2018 after going to New Orleans. And my mom has such a creative, eclectic, wonderful brain. She says she likes to chase squirrels. And maybe some of you can relate. And I have a little bit of that creative side, but then I also have the analytical side that kicks in and goes, this is a great idea, but how are we going to execute it? And that's how I was with Above the Bar. I thought, these are great. This is awesome. Our team was intrigued. But ultimately, how are we going to actually make this happen? And so I decided to own it. I used to, in college, make videos for power hours, if you know what those are. I don't know if I should admit that. If you don't know what that is, we can chat later. But I had very little videographer skills or even cutting video. But I thought, I can learn how to do this. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. And so I decided to own it. We took some advice from Bill and Kirby saying, build a bank. That worked for about maybe the first couple months. And now we have to get kind of flexible, just like all of you right now. Flexibility, saying, hey, we might have something prepped 2 days in advance. Or it might be a thing of, hey, it's 3 o'clock on Friday. Jackie, getting Above the Bar. We got to get something posted. So it really became about consistency and letting people see, you know, who we are. Oh, gosh, I can smell that gin. Woo, baby. And then the other way we had to pivot was after about a year of doing Above the Bar, I got kind of sick of it. I thought it was getting a little stale. I didn't know what to talk about for content anymore. And maybe some of you can relate when you get to a point of, we know we need to make a change. Jay Acunzo talked about that at Skew Camp in Pittsburgh, right around the time I was feeling like, we need to make some changes here. And he said, businesses go like this, or they have an idea and it starts out, and then it starts to plateau. It's not as exciting anymore. And then it starts to tank down, and then it gets way down here. And instead of waiting to make the change then, make it when things are still going pretty good, but you're plateauing. So that's what we did with Above the Bar. We didn't post for about 4 weeks. People were not happy. They were reaching out going, where the hell's Above the Bar? What happened? Yes. So we realized, all right, this is good. We need to keep doing it. But then we have to make a couple little changes. Those changes were simple. We took out products out of the videos, one. Really just got to see who we are. So we went on location. We started doing trivia. Started making our team do fun things, answer questions, doing some of those challenges instead. And then we changed it from Above the Bar to ATB. Is that not the most simple, ridiculous change? ever, and
And
people love it.
And it's been effective, especially because we can still reach people above the bar, and now we go beyond the bar because not everybody can come see us right now, but we can still reach out to them, which is hugely important. Now Cola's going to try my mule. I feel a little bit like Bob Barker here with my microphone.
I know, and Mark's about to cut us off, so we got to
Yes.
come over here. Come on,
We got
Jack.
one more
There you
thing.
go.
Come on.
You're about to get the hook, but we want to see the finale.
It's a finale. By the way, the mule is delicious.
Thank you.
Oh,
you
I
all
love that office.
We have to go out in style here, and we
do.
want to cheers to all of you by popping this bottle. We'll see. Woo!
And we have to say this. I like to write poems and I like to make rhymes, so I got to say this since we're out of time. I hate so longs and I hate goodbyes, but that's what happens when time flies. skucon at home has been full of zest with no time to rest. By only the best, it's like a rockin' skew fest. So here's your last test. We promise you this wouldn't be a drag. Another ATB is in the bag from Soul and Swag. Now, Scommunity, we ask you to grab your drink and raise your glasses. And if you didn't like our show, you can kiss our asses. Cheers.
Oh,
That'll finish your
you guys,
drink.
you guys are the best. Oh my gosh, I just love this. This has been such a highlight. Thank you so much. And we are now going to slide. So thank you so much, Cola and Angie. We were so excited for that session and it absolutely delivered for another skucon story.